of all, I want to acknowledge the presence of His Excellency, the Consul General of Türkiye. Thank you for joining us. I also want to acknowledge the presence of the gift of the givers. Ali's over here, thank you for that. And also some other dignitaries. A little bit of background to all of this is that Survé Philanthropies has got 7 to, I think more now, different philanthropic foundations. We've always done our work quietly over the last 2 decades. But to date, we have spent, we have donated through the various foundations more than $100 million to various causes. These include social justice causes, poverty alleviation causes, the tornadoes that affected Manenberg, we were the first to donate to that. The fires in various townships, we were the first to donate to that. We've done all of that very quietly. And of course we've donated against child trafficking, anti-trafficking of women and children. We've donated in entrepreneurship and all those kind of things. And this is something as a, as a family, we took the decision never to make public what we do, but simply to get on with it. And so I know that the last count we were able to calculate over the last decade, we have impacted on I think 44 million people globally just from our family foundation side. And we differentiate what the family foundation does to what our group companies do. Although in this particular instance, our group companies have also contributed towards this. The person that's my conscience in many respects is my mother. So my mother is an avid reader of newspapers, including our own, but she also watches the television to see what's happening in South Africa, to see what's happening in Africa and all over the world. And the moment she sees a tragedy like what's happened in Turkey, my mother would call me and say, I need you to donate towards the people because they're really suffering. And really that's what happens each and every single time. And of course we, as you know, we just tried to tell you the other day, we do lots of soup kitchens. A lot of you don't know that. We don't do it ourselves because we also take the view, we mustn't do it. We support the organizations that do it. I'm also very proud to say that, we made a commitment to send a lot of people to Mecca on Hajj, those who could not afford it, and we'll be able to announce and have a small function for them. We're sending 22 people this year from the Family Foundation. And, poverty alleviation is a big thing. Gender activism, social justice, human rights causes. As some of you know, we funded even as far as Sweden, the World Children's Prize for the Rights of the Child, affecting 22 million children. We are the largest donor of that outside the Swedish government and another Swedish NGO. We also funded the International Transitional Justice which again is about, which is Brussels-based organization. And people ask, but why do you fund all of these? Why not just South Africa? Well, the truth is that I would say 80% of what we donate and the support that we give is to South Africa, and 20% is to the remainder of the world. But we see everyone as the same, and a tragedy and affecting many people, hundreds of thousands of people, no matter where it is something that we have to support.
Dr. Survé, great friend of Türkiye. Dear all, 2 months passed since the devastating earthquakes that struck 13 provinces in Türkiye and affected about 13 million people. More than 50,000 people lost their lives and more than 100,000 people were injured. From the first day of the earthquake, the international community responded swiftly, mobilized to send in-kind assistance and also made cash donations. A large amount of goods were donated and delivered from South Africa to the ones in need in the earthquake zones in Turkey.
When the earthquake in Turkey happened, one of the first things my mother said to me was, are you going to do something to donate towards the earthquake? And I said yes, and I contacted Sinan, I contacted the ambassador, and so we made a commitment of $1 million towards the earthquake, the Turkish earthquake victims. We're doing that in different ways. Some of it is in cash, some of it is in time, some of it is in some of the things that you see behind me, some of it is in working with the Turkish embassy to also raise more money from the South African public through advertisements and those kinds of things and videos, etc. So our commitment is $1 million towards this initiative.
The donation is quite extensive, and what you see here is merely one of the trucks that will be delivered to the Türkiye embassy to be able to take to the people that are in need of these products. The products include an extensive array of fairly important products that they have requested, and they include everything from water heaters to blankets to executive chairs to tents, and those really exemplifies the need under the current circumstances of this emergency.
Today, on behalf of the earthquake victims and their families in Turkey, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude and appreciation to you, dear Dr. Iqbal Survé, for your generous donation. Your kindness and generosity will make a significant difference in the lives of those who have been affected by this devastating disaster.
To further show the solidarity between South Africans and people of Türkiye. And as you know, Cape Town in particular has a very strong history with the people of Turkey. And many of the people of Cape Town, in fact, are linked to the people of Turkey. And so, in a way, this is about solidarity, it is about friendship, it is about extending a hand to our brothers and sisters in another country that have been tragically affected by the earthquake. The earthquake resulted in people being homeless, and of course many people dying, as you know, but in some way we donated what was requested to us from the embassy, and that included things like tents and clothes and stoves and all these kind of things. I'm not going to go through the list. And it asked our group companies to procure all of that stuff for us with a financial commitment from ourselves and also some of our group companies. This particular donation is a combination effort of the family foundations, the Survé Philanthropies, and our group companies. And that's why our group companies are here, some of them are here, some of the executives are here. I want to say thank you to you for your contribution towards this donation. Because if it wasn't for you, we would not be able to do a donation of $1 million. That was our last donation for all of this.